endurance and their initiative to make a difference in this world. I met Cindy 10 years ago when she was standing on a street corner in downtown Fort Worth, and she was handing out flyers. And I took the flyer, and all she was asking for was a blanket. So the next day I called her and I said, I would love to give you a blanket. Little did I know that I was going to be the one on the receiving end by gaining a wonderful lifelong friend now for over a decade, and also that opened the door for me to be involved in this ministry. It has been life-changing. And like Cindy, I recently was in the middle of the Texas ice storm that we've all survived, and my compassion for the homeless has increased because I was stuck on I-20 with a friend, and there was a moment when I thought, we're going to be out here all night long. We didn't have enough warm clothes, we didn't have enough gas in the tank to keep the engine running all night, and we were in an impossible situation. We had hundreds of big rigs to the left of us, hundreds in front of us, behind us, to the right of us, and there was nothing we could do. And having worked with the homeless for these past 10 years with Cindy, I know that they struggle with feelings of inadequacy or loneliness or insecurities, but one thing I never really thought about was fear. I was so afraid that night that I was going to be stuck outside with nowhere to go. And so I have just even more of a feeling to help after it's become personal. Well, anyways, in the middle of this, I looked out to my left, and some man had gotten out of one of the trucks, and he walked up to the car in front of me because I was only about 500 feet from the exit that I needed to get off the freeway, but I couldn't get there. Well, this man, he went up to the car in front of mine, and he knocked on the window, and he said to the driver, he goes, "Sir, can you just move up a little?" And the man started yelling at him, screaming and saying, "I can't go anywhere." So as a side note, anytime you're trying to make a difference in the world, don't be surprised when you encounter adversity. And this man he wasn't even fazed. He just looked at him and he walked up to the next car, endurance, initiative. He walked up to the next car, he knocked on the window, and he goes, "Can you just move up a little?" And he went and he did this for about 10 cars up, 10 big rigs, and he just said, "Just a little." Well, when 10 cars did that, it provided enough room so that my friend and I could get to safety. It made a way that we can get off the freeway to shelter. I don't know if that man will ever know on this side of eternity what a difference he made, not only in my life, but in the hundreds of the many cars behind me who now there's a way for us to get off the freeway. And that's how I feel about Cindy. She took the initiative. She had a problem in front of her that was too big for her. She couldn't do it on her own. And so she stood on that corner and asked for help. And I think that that's what I want everyone to realize today is that we need each other. We need each other in this world. We can't do it on our own. But if everybody would just pitch in just a little, just do their part. It doesn't have to be huge, but just a little. It can make a difference for all of eternity. And in conclusion, I would love to see everybody out here on December 21st when we deliver the sleeping bags, when we truly do get to be the hands and feet of Jesus and get to do our part. And I read a quote recently that says that there is no one too small or no act too insignificant to be used by God. The only ones that can't be used by God are the ones that feel that they are too big. So God bless you, Cindy and Philip, and I'm proud to be a part of this organization.